Welcome to Blether in the Heather, the podcast where we introduce you to the people behind the places that we all love. I'm Nikki, I'm from West Coast Today, and my job gives me the privilege of meeting inspiring people every day. This series is proudly sponsored by wildaboutOurGirl.co.uk, and we are delighted to be working with them. So enjoy the conversation, and don't forget to follow, subscribe, and discover more episodes at westcoasttoday.co.uk/Blether, or find us on any of your podcast platforms. So today, I'm absolutely delighted to be at the Oban Chocolate Company. Who wouldn't want to be? I'm with Helen Mackechnie, who is the owner, with her husband, Stuart. Oban Chocolate Company is one of Oban's most recognisable independent businesses. It was established 23 years ago in 2003, and I am delighted to say that I was there the night before helping set up for the first day. Alongside her husband, Stuart, she has grown the company from a small chocolate making business in a side street in Oban to what is now a popular visitor attraction, combining artisan chocolates, a cafe, a bakery, and a retail experience. It has incredible views across Oban Bay too. Helen is known for her creativity, her entrepreneurial spirit, her commitment to developing both staff and the product ranges. Over the years, she has played a significant role in showcasing Oban as a destination, helping to attract visitors from across the UK and beyond, not least for the Oban chocolate fondue. With over 2 decades of experience in tourism, hospitality, and retail, Helen and Stuart have built a business that is not only a commercial success, but it's also an important part of Oban's community and visitor economy. How was that? Was that a good intro?
Yeah, that was amazing.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What did I miss out?
Nothing. That
Really?
was wonderful. Yes.
Oh, I'm so pleased.
Because you forget a lot of things.
You do.
You just do your day to day, and you don't often stop to kind of
smell the coffee.
Yeah.
Yes, I get it.
And also, how am I that old?
Honestly, Helen, you still look the same age as you did when I met you 25 years ago. It's incredible.
Thank you.
You do.
It's all the chocolate.
Yeah.
Rub it on my face every night.
Cocoa is obviously the next new creme de la mar.
Absolutely.
It is such a delight to be with you. Obviously, you and I actually go back a long way.
A very long way.
We
yes.
do. And we're friends, which is so good. This would be a really nice little conversation going on here. Obviously, I don't want this to be about me in any way. But chocolate is a big part of my life, so it has to be a little bit, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no, just reminiscing on some of the things that we've done, while I was thinking about coming to see you today.
It does feel like a lifetime ago.
Oh, it's
but also not.
Stuff.
Yeah.
So just to mention some of the things, right? So yes, I was there on the 5th of December 2003, helping stack the shelves, going, oh my God, we're opening tomorrow. Yeah. How are we going to do this?
Yeah, wiping my sweaty brow.
I know. And, when I think back now, and what an incredible business you have. That is such an honour and a privilege.
Oh.
To have been there that day helping you get ready for the opening
we
day.
We didn't know what was going to come after that.
No idea. Yeah. So it was just absolutely phenomenal, wasn't it? And then we went through a phase where we actually owned a business together.
Yes.
We owned a gigantic chocolate fountain. One of the funniest ones for me, actually, I wasn't with you that time. I was with Lindsay. We went to a Chinese couple getting married in Aberdeen. Do you remember this?
I don't think that. Yeah, I think it was Lindsay. Yeah,
the van broke down.
Oh, of course it did.
At 4 o'clock in the morning, we've got Monroe's.
Of course it did. Of course it did. Always.
It was crazy, wasn't it?
It was a bit mad, yeah. But at the start, you kind of just try everything at the start, don't you?
I know.
Give everything a go.
And it was so fun, and it really opened you up to events as well.
Yeah.
How many weddings did we do? Hundreds. Well, probably not hundreds.
No, not hundreds.
Quite a few. But I remember when we went to the Edinburgh Wedding Fair, we got 12 weddings booked.
Yeah, that's true.
Incredible.
That's true.
Yeah.
True.
Then there was the time when we actually tried to buy the kitchen garden.
I'm talking about that. Somebody reminded me about that recently, actually. And I was like, wow, that nearly happened.
That very nearly happened. We had the money in place, we had the survey done and everything. Thank goodness for you, Helen, it didn't. Because I would have absolutely... it would have gone so wrong. No, the chocolates would have been amazing.
Yeah, the chocolates would be.
Not sure about the cafe though. No, I think I should stick to marketing and tourism and all that sort of stuff. And then you bought the old Fads building.
Yes.
Which is in this unbelievable spot on the Esplanade.
Well, the first time we came in here to have a look, all the windows were like covered in posters,
Yeah.
like completely covered. And
Big sale.
yeah,
Everything
and there was
knocked out.
always a sale on in fads. But then we took all the posters down, and we were just like, oh my goodness, this is amazing.
Yeah,
Like,
I
but it's
can
not traditionally considered a good trading spot here because it's out with the kind of central retail area. So I think a few people were like, oh, that's a bit of a gamble. How are you going to get people along there and whatnot? And I was like, they will come. There will be chocolate. They will come.
Absolutely, they will come, and they did. It's not just a shop or a cafe, it's an entire experience.
It is. We want people to come in and enjoy everything they want. We want them to see a bit of the chocolate making going on, maybe have a coffee, try some chocolate, and just like enjoy the view and just chill out.
It's a great place for chilling out.
It is.
It really is. Let's set the scene, shall we?
Okay.
I just want to get the vibe across because it's so difficult to do that on an audio podcast.
Yes.
We're sitting in a little tiny corner
Yes.
of this beautiful shop.
Yes.
That is packed out with, of course, chocolate.
Yes, of course. Chocolate everywhere you look.
Chocolate everywhere you
Yes.
look. Lots of beautiful gifts.
Yes.
So you've got mugs and you've got framed pictures.
Yeah.
Anything chocolatey, basically. Candles, coffee, tea.
Biscuits. Yeah. Tablet, chocolate, cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very well designed and beautifully laid out. And then you've got the cafe area, which has some lovely cakes on display.
Yes.
Huge blackboards full of
all the drinks you could think of.
all the drinks you can think of, chocolatey or otherwise.
Yes.
And then you have this stunning, incredible view across Oban Bay.
Yes.
So where did you get your tables from? They're very gorgeous.
The tables, well, some of the wood came from, Stuart and I jumped in the van and travelled to the opposite side of Scotland to find a lovely bit of wood just for the breakfast bar that I had imagined in my head, which is usually how things happen here. I have an idea and Stuart goes, okay. And then we go and try and solve it.
He just runs it. He just goes
He
along
just
with it.
runs with it. Yeah.
Fantastic. For somebody that's never been here before to the Oban Chocolate Company shop,
Yes.
how would you describe it?
I would describe it as a little haven for relaxing and indulging and just taking a minute to enjoy yourself. That's how I would describe it.
So take us back to before 2003.
Okay.
How did this all come about?
Well, I had just graduated from university. I did food product design and management, and it was a course I absolutely loved. Kind of applied for a few jobs with some big companies, to go into product development, something like that. One of them was to Sainsbury's, and I got as far as the interview stage down in London. And I went down to London and I was getting interviewed. And then the lady kind of said to me, well, you live in Oban, it's just west coast of Scotland. And I'm like, yeah, west coast of Scotland. I said, it's absolutely beautiful. I said, I love it there. And she's like, so what makes you want to maybe live in London and work in London? And I just went, do you know, I don't think I actually do. And I was like, I don't want to. And then I was like, I'm going back to Oban. But with my degree, there's not a lot of job opportunities in this area, to be honest. So my husband, it wasn't my husband at that point. Stuart and I decided to go backpacking for a few months. And we thought maybe during that time, we'll think about what we want to do, how we want to do it. And when we were in Australia, we stopped at a chocolate factory in Western Australia, and it was called the Margaret River Chocolate Company. And I'm so grateful that we visited that place because I came out of it and sat in the camper van with Stuart, and I was like, Stuart. And he was like, yes, dear. And I was like, I think we should open a chocolate factory. And he was like, okay. And then I spent the next few days just writing all my ideas out and everything. My mom actually recently gave me a printout of an email that I had sent her when we were traveling. And it said, just describing what we were doing. And then I was like, hey, Mum, I've got this really good idea that maybe I could open up a chocolate factory. So, and she obviously read that email and was like, okay, Helen. But it was nice to have that kind of record. I'd had that thought then, and then we just came back, and then I was like stuck into it. I was like, right, business plan. What do I need to do? Where am I going to put it? How am I going to do it? Where am I going to get some money to do this? And
so the idea never left you. That's incredible. So you just kept running with it.
I just felt like it was the kind of business that would suit me. It's like it was creative. It was food. but it was also going to be in a place where there's tourists, there's a market for it, and there wasn't a lot like that in this area, so it's quite unique. I was like, I just think this would work. And that was it. Like a dog with a bone.
A little spark of genius, I have to say.
I don't know. It was just like, I'm very tenacious. Once I get an idea in my head, I'm like, I'm going to do that and it's going to work.
And how did you convince Stuart that he was going to do it? Because he had a law degree, right?
Stuart was actually doing his training as a lawyer at that point. So we were just we were at that stage in our lives where we didn't have a house, we didn't have kids, we didn't really have any money. So we didn't have much to lose.
Yeah.
So we were like, we'll just give it a shot and see what happens. So I would be in the little chocolate shop up the lane, kind of making chocolates and selling. Like, I would literally have 2 customers a day. I'd have days when I'd have no customers. And
then it was December. I know it's before Christmas. You probably had a little flurry, but then January, February must have been awful.
I was just like, ooh, this is not going quite like I thought it would, but I'm just going to keep going.
And was there any point where you said, what have we done?
Every day, to be honest. Pretty much every day. I used to have a little cupboard downstairs that I would go and have a cry in. That would be my crying cupboard. And sometimes my Stuart would come along at lunchtime to see how I was, and I'd be in the cupboard.
On your knees. Oh, gosh.
But then, I don't know, you just keep going. And you're just like, no, it's all right. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off.
At what point did you say to yourselves, this is something really special? What was the tipping point for you?
I think the penny dropped when I was in Glasgow one time at an appointment, and the lady taking my appointment just said, oh, where are you from? Just chit chat. And I was like, oh, I'm from Oban. And she went, oh, there's a really good chocolate factory there. I love it. And I was just like, it's mine.
I love that.
And I was like, oh, wow. And then, just every now and again, you might be on holiday or somewhere and somebody would mention the chocolate factory in Oban. And I'm just like, oh, wow.
You must be so proud.
Well, it's just a bit strange.
That's a moment, right?
Yeah, I was just like, oh,
goodness. So what was life like before chocolate?
I can't remember what life was like before chocolate, because I've been doing this since I was 24. Like, I haven't been employed by anyone else since I was 24.
And then you've got married, you've brought up a family, you've got two, well, they're not kids anymore, are they?
No,
they're practically
quite old,
adults.
2 teenagers now, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all just been a blur.
What was the biggest risk that you took in the early days?
Just, honestly, it was just not having a clue how it was going to turn out. Like, really not having a clue. It was, we were trying to set this business up, and every other day somebody would say to me, it's not going to work. That kind of attitude. But then I had some real champions. My mum never questioned what I was doing. She was just always there supporting. And as I say, my husband, he was like, yeah, just go with the flow. So yeah, it was just like, as I say, we didn't have a huge amount to lose. We got a small grant. We got a couple of long-term loans. We were never getting ourselves into a situation that we couldn't get out of.
Yeah. I seem to remember that this building needed quite a lot of work though, didn't it?
It did need, we needed to do all of this, and when we did all this, and even to this day, we've never used like interior designers or anything like that. We've just I've drawn a picture and said, this is what I want. And then luckily there's brilliant people who can make it happen. So yeah.
Your creative flair.
Yeah, I mean, when you say to someone, I want trees in my shop, if they don't bat an eyelid, you know that they're the person for you to do the job.
Did they tell you couldn't have real ones?
Yes. But
how did you take that?
I understand. I could understand that.
No hugging actual real trees during the most stressful days.
No.
What have been the toughest challenges for you over the years?
I would say the 2 toughest periods were once when I had my children. After both of them, I had really bad postnatal depression. I struggled so much with because when you set up a business, you're kind of in control of everything. And when your babies come along, you can't control anything. And that's quite a shift in your mindset. That was really tough. And also trying to balance spending time with them and spending time here, because they both need you a lot. And it's trying to not like prioritise, if you know what I mean.
That would have been tough.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have days when I'd be in here setting up in the morning and I'd have one of the babies in a door bouncer, like while I'm making the scones, and it's just like chaos. But, they're okay. They came out well. So
They did.
yeah, I think it's okay.
I can imagine there were some moments when you just thought,
it was just such a juggle.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone has to juggle. I guess it's when the buck stops with you when you're on your own business. You can't just say, I can't come in this week. You have to make it work somehow. But that's when your family and your friends come in and they help you out when they need it.
tenacity. And you've got a great team now. You've got an amazing team. Tell us about your team a little bit.
Well, my first chocolatier was my brother. He helped me out and then ended up staying for a few years, and that was great. He moved on to do something else, and we had another chocolatier called David, and he was with us for about 10 years, and then he moved to Australia. And now we have an amazing chocolatier called Hannah. And the most amazing thing about all of these people that work in the factory is that before they worked in the chocolate factory, they'd never worked with chocolate before. None of them are trained chocolatiers in any way. We teach them all, we train them all up. That makes me really proud.
Of course it does.
They're waving at me.
It must make you so proud. And you've mentored them and you've led them through and taught them a brand new skill and a craft, actually.
Absolutely. I mean, when you advertise for a chocolatier, there's not many people that have ever done that job before. So
would you call it a craft, or would you call it an art, or would you call it a commodity? How would you describe it?
It's a funny thing because it is, up to a point, it is a process. And sometimes it can be quite repetitive. I mean, they're standing there rolling 150 truffles at a time. That's quite,
laborious.
It is laborious, but then there's also a lot of creativity. At Easter time, that's when they really come alive because they make all the eggs look so beautiful and they can use all the colours and the patterns. And we invent a chocolate every month. So just to keep it fresh so they can try out new things.
What keeps you motivated after all this time?
I think I just really want to do the best I can do all the time. Just whenever I'm doing something, I'm going to give it everything. And I just like being able to create a nice work environment for people. I like the thought of people wanting to come to work and enjoying their work. And I like the thought of people coming here and having a nice time and having nice memories. I get people who come here every year. I get people that come back and say, oh, I haven't been here for 10 years, but we loved it so much. We wanted to come back. And, it's just nice.
It must be lovely to see lots of faces coming back again.
I do. I had one lady not that long ago who came in. She's like, oh, do you remember us from when you had the wee shop? And I'm like, oh, but and she's like, my son was this high and now he's this high and he's at university.
What a lovely thing.
And it was so nice. They just came in to say hi. Yeah.
Do you have any idea how many people have passed through your doors?
Not a clue.
Not a clue.
Not a clue.
Could you stab at a guess?
No.
Could you stab at a guess of how many actual chocolates you've made over the years?
Hundreds of thousands.
It's got to be millions, right?
Yeah. Honestly, it's incredible when you think about it.
What's the best seller at the moment?
Chocolate fish and chips.
Yeah.
Chocolate fish and chips is very popular. It's a great gift. It's a little bit funny. And Ironbury haggis eggs, they go down really well. You have to explain to a lot of people, especially tourists, what it is. But once they know what it is, they're like, oh.
And it just looks so fun as well, doesn't it? Great gifts, I have to say.
It's all about having a bit of fun, I think.
Yeah. I suppose having a chocolate of the month or a new chocolate every month must keep things quite fresh and creative for you as well.
It does, and it gives the chocolatiers a chance to try some new things. We've done everything from smoked bacon and maple syrup truffle.
April Fool's Day? Or?
We've done a blue cheese, pear and walnut truffle, and it's just
and incredible flavours.
Yeah.
As you know, raspberry and almond is my all-time favourite and always will be.
You're an addict.
Total addict. Yeah. I hope you don't mind me saying it at this stage, but obviously, as you know, I went through breast cancer 12 years ago, and one of the most amazing things that anyone did for me during that period, and I'll never forget it, is receiving an incredible box of chocolates that had a prescription actually made up by you, written on the front, and it said things like, must take 3 times daily.
Yes, best enjoyed with a cup of tea.
Yeah. There was
Side effects will include intense pleasure.
So yeah, it's always stayed with me, and it's just
Yeah.
kind of testimony to the
Aw.
sort of person that you are.
I know.
And it felt amazing. And also the charity that I run,
Yes, Pink Ladies.
the Pink Ladies, you are also an incredible ambassador and help us with our beautiful double chocolate boxes for over 140 people every year.
Spread the love.
Spread the love, and they do love it. They really do. So I would just want to say thank you for that. Thank you. Let's talk about Oban for a minute. So how would you say Oban has changed since you've been in business, which is a rather long time?
Well, I think Oban has really come up through the ranks of a good place to visit. Yeah. I just was driving through the other day actually, and I was like, the shop fronts here look lovely. You know, there's so many lovely independent shops in Oban, and there's some that have been here for a very long time. And it's really great to see. I mean, our visitor numbers, I think, are just going up every year. I think there's so much good work done in the background for promoting Oban in general. And, you know, we really feel the benefit from it. Everything from, you know, the Clipper yachts coming.
Are you looking forward to that?
I love it when they come. The last time they came, what a spectacle. It was brilliant.
And you've got front row seats, haven't you?
Honestly, we're just sitting here looking at these incredible yachts in the bay and thinking, they've just travelled like
6,000 kilometres or
it's
something.
insane. Yeah. And then,
no, that's just their last leg.
I can't even.
40,000 it is in total.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so funny though, because when they arrive, you can spot them a mile off because they've all got like, they're all caked in sea salt and their hair's like very windblown.
I can't imagine doing that. What a tremendous endurance and great. And to come to our beautiful town.
Oh, I know. It is amazing.
Spend 10 days.
Ever since I was a teenager, I've always been like, Oban's the best. Oban's the best. I just love Oban. Just always have.
Do you walk around with your ambassador's t-shirt on?
No.
Saying, ask me questions.
But whenever I'm out of Oban, I was on holiday recently with my daughter Ella, and we were on a paddleboarding tour, and I was like, the guy was like, oh, where are you from? And I was like, Oban, blah, blah, blah. And then I was showing him pictures of Oban, and I was like, you have to come to Oban and stuff like that.
So you actually need to work for World About Argyle as well?
Probably.
We do already, or inadvertently. Yeah. I'm sure they're going to love to know that.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I just want to tell you a little bit about our sponsor, Wild About Argyle. If you love discovering new places, planning your next trip, or just need a bit of inspiration, their website is packed with ideas, from where to stay and what to do, to some real hidden gems right across Argyle and the Isles. And if you're a local tourism or hospitality business, it's a fantastic way to get your story out there. By becoming a member of Wild About Argyle, you can showcase your business to a wider audience, be part of inspiring campaigns and access support that really helps you grow. It's all about working together to shine a light on everything that makes this place so special. So whether you're planning a visit or promoting your own business, head over to wildaboutargyle.co.uk and see what it's all about. Wild About Argyle, discover it, share it and be a part of it.
What makes Oban such a special place to run a business?
I find it's just the right size. It's big enough, but not too big. It's nicely laid out. There's a lovely walks very close by, so you can come and visit here without needing a car if you need to. You know, you can just hop across on a ferry. You can walk from one end to the other. It's really just accessible, and there's everything you need. But it also feels kind of friendly and cozy and personal.
It is, isn't
Yeah.
it? And what do you do on a very rare day off? How would you spend your day?
I like to go out on my paddleboard if the weather allows.
Did you say Helen just got a text message and it says your favourite child?
My daughter has done something to my phone, and at 11:30 every day it says Ella is my favourite child.
I love that.
And I don't know how to stop it.
You need to give it to the young kids.
And my son hears it and he's like, every time, I'm like, I don't know how to change it. I feel like I'm being brainwashed.
I love it.
Yeah.
It is brilliant. What do you do on a rare day off?
On my days off, if the weather allows, I love to go out on the paddleboard.
Brilliant. Where do you paddleboard?
Literally just out in the bay, usually, dodging ferries and Yeah, but I just
That's
love
tactical.
it.
You're
I
just
know,
keeping
I
an
know,
eye on
I
the
know.
business.
I do. I love it though, because it's just so peaceful and you just get a minute to think and just chill out.
Have you ever drifted off somewhere you shouldn't have?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, because I'm not like I pretend that I'm going out to paddleboard to exercise, but actually I'll just go and find a little secluded bit and lie down on it. Just have a little snooze.
A little bit of zen.
For 20 minutes. And that's and then come back and go, oh yeah, that was tough.
Probably was tough for you taking 20 minutes out to
Yeah,
yourself.
true.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about your staff. What's the most rewarding thing, would you say, about watching them grow and develop and learn new things?
Oh, I love having someone come to work for us who has no experience really in what they're doing or very little, and just gently kind of guiding them and teaching them. And we've got such a lovely supportive team here. You know, if somebody wants to learn something, they'll come to us and say, can I do this? And we'll be like, absolutely. And we'll teach them how to do it. We've got girls that have maybe started working in the cafe, and then after maybe 2 or 3 years, they try the factory. So we'll might give them a few shifts in the factory and see if they like that. If they don't like it, fine. They can go back to do the cafe or, you know, whatever part, because different things suit different people and you don't know until you try.
Having multi-skilled
Brilliant.
experience
Yeah.
in the shop for you. If
Yeah.
someone's off sick or you're moving things
Absolutely.
around.
Yeah. So we
That
all,
sounds like
although
plan.
there's kind of 3 separate areas to the business, they're all very close, very closely linked together. So if you're working in the cafe and it's quiet, you can go and help in the shop, and it just all, everybody just works together.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And have you done any apprenticeships?
Not official, because well, we can't really do an apprenticeship for a chocolatier. It's not a recognised.
Of course.
It's not a recognised thing. But you know, we've had girls that start work for us at the age of 14, and they're still here 6 years later, and it's lovely to see them kind of grow up and, you know, rise through the ranks. It's really nice.
And do you feel personally responsible sometimes for?
Oh, I feel like I have like 12 children. Honestly. It's like sometimes I have to remember that they're not my children.
Sounds very nurturing.
I did get a Mother's Day card from one of them.
Are you
Yeah,
kidding?
like from to her other mother.
Love that.
Just so sweet.
Wouldn't it be amazing to have? I mean, I'm so jealous of Ella from Brewery.
Ella,
Mum and Dad that own a chocolate company.
oh, they're not that impressed. Well, Ella does do some shifts. She enjoys it, but you know, it's a difficult dynamic sometimes. Especially Ella and I have quite strong opinions on things, so we do clash occasionally. And unfortunately, she's usually right,
and usually at work.
and I don't want to admit it. But no, it's lovely. It's lovely to have them around and involved. They helped out a lot during the pandemic. That was really quite nice.
That would have been a lot of shipping.
That was a lot of mail order, and
Yeah.
we needed more hands, and we couldn't have any staff here. So
Yeah.
the kids came and helped.
What do you hope that customers think or feel or say when they leave the Oban chocolate shop?
Oh, I just want them to go out the door and go, oh, that was nice.
Simply that.
That's it, yeah. That's it. It's coffee and chocolate at the end of the day.
And hot chocolate.
You know, it matters to us. It's, you know, like we want to do the best we can, but we have to, you know, we're not brain surgeons, you know, so it's like keeping it in perspective, but it's lovely. Yeah, it's just supposed to be nice.
It is very nice.
Yeah.
Are you still as passionate about chocolate as you were 23 years ago?
I'm obsessed. Yeah, I am actually obsessed. Honestly, every time I walk into that factory space, I'm just like, ugh. And you know, the chocolatiers, when I go, Hannah, and she's like, oh, what now? Because I've got a new idea for something. And then the beauty of it is that I can have an idea and we can have it on the shelf by the end of the week, you know, which is brilliant. And then we can really quickly react to how well something's selling or not selling, and you know, which is how we make it like really efficient, you know, because although it's all lovely and everything like that, we have to sell stuff and make money. You know, there's nearly 20 people employed here, so we have to sell a lot of chocolate.
You do. And there was a time, I think, quite recently where chocolate went through the roof, didn't it?
Chocolate prices were insane the last couple of years. They were just going up and up and up and up. And so even though we were busy and we were busier than, you know, busier year on year, our profit margin was just shrinking and shrinking. Luckily, it's stabilized a bit now. So we can breathe a bit more now.
Good news. Good
Yeah,
news.
but it's
I know
just
that was-
something
that
you
was-
can do nothing about.
No, absolutely. It was quite a stressful period.
It was
wasn't
stressful, and
Yeah,
there were
yeah.
moments where we were like, can we,
Yeah.
you know, like, how long is this going to last? Because it's getting a bit tight.
Yeah. Yeah, that must have been a challenge and a half.
Yeah. Didn't have any holidays that year.
Absolutely. Looking around, there's lots of young people that work here and older people. You've got a really good mix of staff of all ages from different walks of life.
Absolutely.
I think my mum even worked here for a couple of weeks.
Probably. Yeah, I think she did. Yeah.
As a woman in business, a female entrepreneur, what do you feel that you can teach the people that work for you?
Well, at the moment, we are a completely female team.
Wow,
So
okay.
apart from Stuart, it's all girls.
Token gent.
So yeah, honestly, it is girl power here. It's an incredible team. We all support each other. We've got age range from 15 through to 70. I'm not going to say who that is. But yeah, we have a huge range of ages here, and you know, it's just lovely. It's like an intergenerational kind of business.
Does it feel like family?
It does up to a point, yeah.
I think when you get Mother's Day cards from your staff, it probably does feel a bit like that.
That's true. Yeah, it is true. But yeah, it's really nice. And hopefully we can inspire some young people to, you know, if they've thought, oh, maybe I should set up my own business, maybe I could do this. It's like, just give it a try. Like, honestly, because when I started, I was 24, as I say, I didn't have a clue what I was doing, honestly. And nowadays, when we get staff working for us, if they just start working for us in the last year or two, they say, wow, you guys are really good at problem solving. Like, you're really like, this place runs so well. And I'm like, the only reason for that is because we have made every mistake that you can make, and we've learned how to fix them and not given up. So that's only how you get to that stage.
So looking around the shop now, it's obviously getting a bit busier.
Yeah.
We're coming towards lunchtime, late morning.
Yeah.
There are people grabbing coffee,
Cake for lunch.
Smoothies and milkshakes and cakes. Yeah, it's really busy right now, which is fantastic. What do you think is going to be the biggest seller today?
Brownie. There's a salted caramel brownie in the cabinet, and that will be gone.
Yeah.
I'm
so glad I don't own this shop.
The worst thing is coming in here in the evening, but you know, when there's no one here and not like eating everything. Because there's no one to tell you.
You're an enigma. How is paddleboarding? That's
paddleboarding. All that exercise.
All that exercise. What book are you reading at the moment?
I am reading a book by Frederick Backman. He did A Man Called Ove, and it's just about a group of friends. And yeah, I love reading. I read every night.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is that your?
I love historical fiction. Never studied history, but I love historical fiction. I'm learning a lot about Henry VIII as well.
Are you?
Yeah.
And his 6 wives?
Hundreds of wives, yeah.
Hundreds. Yeah. You went to Strathanna, didn't you, in Perthshire?
I did, yes.
Yeah.
I did, yes.
So that's given you a good grounding in
Yes.
reading and literature.
Yeah.
And
Yep. And when I was there, I spent my whole time going, I want to go back to Oban. I love Oban.
But a fantastic grounding for you, though, really. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
oh.
so now we are going to do the Blether and the Heather,
Okay.
Highland Hooley, quick fire round.
Okay, lovely.
Yeah, so I've
Yeah.
got some questions for you. Okay, I want your gut reactions, instantaneous.
Yep.
No pausing.
Yep.
On either side from you or me.
Okay, I'll try.
Are you ready? Favourite open view?
From my house,
Favourite place to take visitors?
the Oban Chocolate Company. No.
You need to come up with something else.
No.
Okay. Favourite season?
Spring.
Hidden gem in Oban?
Hidden gem in Oban is probably the walk from Pulpit Hill across from mast to mast. It's beautiful.
Sounds very beautiful.
Yeah.
What's the best thing about living here?
The best thing about living here is basically my commute to work is 3 minutes, and it's a lovely commute.
Do you walk?
I should and I don't, because I usually have a massive tub of dirty tea towels.
Fair enough.
From work. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Chocolate, milk, dark or white?
Dark.
Favourite chocolate bar growing up?
Oh, well,
Don't talk about the competition, but you can talk about the
a
competition.
biscuit boost.
Ooh, nice.
And Stuart and I met because he used to come into the little shop I worked in and buy a raisin and biscuit Yorkie. And that's our eyes met over the confectionery counter.
Really? Which shop was that?
It was Albany.
Oh, Albany stores.
I worked in Albany when I was a teenager.
Amazing.
Stuart had a wee job as a postie then. And he would come in.
Buy a biscuit
And
and
I would
raisin
get
Yorkie.
so embarrassed that I would like hide.
Can I ask you an honest question?
Yeah.
Does he still quite like a Yorkie?
Yeah, he's a traitor. Yeah. Although, because he loves that kind of chocolate bar so much, I actually invented one, a raisin biscuit and caramel bar, because
What a wife.
and he loves
What
it.
what
He
dedication.
loves it. If I'm in the bag books, I take one of them home
Yeah.
and all is well.
Love it. Chocolate cake or chocolate truffle?
Chocolate truffle.
Coffee or hot chocolate?
Hot chocolate.
Early bird or night owl?
Neither.
Book or podcast?
Ooh, tough one. Book.
Biggest pet peeve?
People being impatient and rude.
Most used app?
Most used app. I actually don't know. Probably Canva.
Good.
Yeah.
Creative as
Work
always.
related.
Dream holiday?
Oh, we've been on some lovely holidays. Croatia. Loved Croatia.
What do you love about Croatia?
Just the coastline, the mix of city, a bit to sea. Yeah.
Sounds like Oban, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
The one thing that people would be very surprised to know about you.
I don't like coffee.
You actually going to admit that on this podcast.
Which
Well done, you, for
terrible.
being honest.
Yes. I just don't like it.
But it's a good job that 99% of the population do.
My mum always says to me, "Oh, you'll grow into it." No.
Actually, I think that's quite. What's the word? It's quite. What's the word I'm looking for? That you put yourself in where you got to smell it every single day.
I love the smell, but
Not the taste. Okay.
I also don't think I need any more caffeine.
Okay, fair enough.
It's the Blether in the Heather tasting time.
This is my favourite part of the podcast. We have something called the Blether in the Heather tasting session, and usually we're tasting cake. In this case, I'm so excited.
Shock! We're gonna have chocolate.
We're going to have chocolate, and you have so kindly got my raspberry and almond.
Yes.
But you know what I'm going to do? Because I know exactly what it tastes like,
Yes.
I'm going to try something different.
Okay.
But you need to try it as well. You need
Oh.
to have one too. I know
Okay.
that you're so used to it, but you need to because we need to talk about it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm about to try this one. Now-
Okay. That's chocolate of the month.
Is it?
It's key lime pie.
Wow. Now I'm going to describe it
I've
from.
already had one today.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, you can have something different. Well, I just go for it. I'm just going to describe it because it's really beautiful. It's a truffle and it's kind of bumpy. That's what truffles are when they're coated
yeah,
in
they're
chocolate.
hand rolled and hand coated. So we don't put things automated through machines. So they are extremely handmade, our truffles.
And it's dark chocolate
Mhm.
and it has a, what do you call that? It's like a
That's
spray of
coloured
green-
cocoa butter on
Okay.
top. Yeah,
How do you describe that pattern?
splat.
Okay. It looks like
That's
a
what I'd say. Are you going to splat those chocolate? It's modern art, isn't
modern
it?
art, yeah.
We get a
Anyway,
paintbrush and we just splat.
yeah, love it.
Chocolate.
That's the technical
Yeah.
description. Okay,
much.
now I'm going to give it a bite. Please don't stare at me while I'm doing this.
She's so happy now. It's lovely, isn't it?
Sublime, which is
Yeah.
a really good word.
It's
for
lovely.
key
Yeah.
lime pie.
It's like
Chocolate.
zingy, but it's creamy and it's got the biscuit and it's a lovely balance.
It's really velvety, isn't it?
yeah, it's really good.
Delicious.
It's the thing,
Totally zinging in my mouth right now.
when you get chocolates from here, they're going to have been made in the last few days. You're like, it's a totally different beast from what you're buying in the supermarket. There's nothing wrong with what you get in the supermarket, but it's been made months in advance and in a completely different way. Whereas ours are like fresh. That's why they taste
You
really
can literally taste fresh whipped cream in there.
Yes, there is.
Beautiful. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I've been a big fan of your chocolates and of you for
But
23
mostly the
years
chocolate.
now. Oh, 100%. Listen, I was only getting to know you to get to your chocolate. Let's not beat around the bush, right? No, they're absolutely delicious.
They are lovely.
Everybody loves Oban chocolates. It's so synonymous with Oban now as well.
That's what we hoped for. I remember when I wrote my first business plan, it was, what do you want? Like, what's your long-term gain? And I was like, I wanted it to be synonymous with Oban. I feel like I always thought of Nardini's and Lars.
Yeah,
I was like, I want to be that known for Oban, if you know what I mean. So.
Yeah, and you are. You've managed to achieve that beautifully.
Well, if you keep your aims vague enough in your business plan, you can just about achieve it.
You don't undersell yourself. You have done an incredible job. Your business plan, I remember at the time, the work that you put into that was the Royal Bank of Scotland. And I am so delighted that they decided to put their trust and faith in you, because what you have built, Oban wouldn't be the same without this place now. It absolutely would not be the same.
It's very kind.
So congratulations.
Thank
and
you.
well done to you and Stuart. And to your kids.
Yes.
So putting up with it all these years.
Honestly, they've been amazing.
But they've had some incredible experiences through the business as well.
Have,
so Helen, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time and your humour and your interesting chat. It's been so good to know. There's things that I've learned I didn't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Good.
I had no idea that you and Stuart's eyes met over a Yorkie bar in the Albany stores.
Yeah. It was meant to be.
It was. Thank you.
Thank you.
Today's podcast was with Helen Mackechnie from the Oban Chocolate Company. It's been an absolute pleasure and delight, especially getting to try another one of the chocolates that I've not tried before. We hope you've enjoyed listening, and we'd love you to join us for more podcasts. Just give us a like, give us a follow. I'd like to say thank you to Stephen Day, our podcast producer, and to Christine Craig, our production assistant. It's been wonderful to be here today. Chocks away. See you next time.
Blether in the Heather was sponsored by Wild About Argyll, and it was a Wivex Media production for westcoasttoday.co.uk. You can find other episodes of Blether in the Heather at www.westcoasttoday.co.uk/Blether. You can also find Blether in the Heather in Apple, Spotify, or your podcast service of choice. Search for Blether in the Heather, follow us, and never miss an episode.